A Lansing autism advocate lands an internship in Washington, D.C. Xavier DeGroat leaves today to become the first intern with autism at the White House. Our Sherry Jones was at his send-off celebration at the state capitol yesterday and has more about what Xavier hopes to accomplish in D.C.
Xavier DeGroat has dedicated his life to creating awareness about autism, a diagnosis he's lived with since the age of 4. Over the years, he's experienced discrimination, job setbacks, and educational difficulties. So in 2018, he founded the Xavier DeGroat Autism Foundation as a way to promote understanding and create opportunities for people with autism through advocacy and education. It's a message he's now taking to Washington, D.C.
Don't limit yourself. Xavier says that to people with autism, but to all of us. Don't let your obstacles get in the way.
He's always working to better lives of others with autism, but also individuals with disabilities.
Last year, Xavier spearheaded a policing autism event with local state lawmakers and autism advocates. That effort spurred bipartisan legislation to help bridge the gap between law enforcement and people on the autism spectrum. The bills, sponsored by Senator Tom Barrett and Senator Curtis Hertel Jr., were signed into law by Governor Gretchen Whitmer this summer. Both senators are supportive of Xavier's efforts and thrilled he'll be advocating in Washington for this legislation to be considered in other states.
Of course, the focus of the country on law enforcement and police interactions is so prominent right now that we feel this is an important step forward that just helps to break down some of that barrier between law enforcement and members of the public who may need that additional consideration by our law enforcement officers.
Xavier's hoping the success he's had here, creating awareness about autism, will follow him from the state capitol to the nation's capital.
He can start, see the bigger picture, and they can also see a dynamic young man from mid-Michigan that's going to try to change the world.
This will be a dream come true, and I certainly will hope that I can make a life out of it.
Here for you in Lansing, Sherry Jones, 6 News.
Thanks, Sherry, and congratulations, Xavier. All right, after